Hello, this is Heisenberg with the DC Comics Multiverse Suicide Squad Harley Quinn 12-inch action figure from Mattel. This is just coming out right now in June 2016. Hopefully you can find it in stores like Toys R Us, Walmart, and Target, but it's very early, so I don't know for sure yet. So it's for the upcoming Suicide Squad movie, starring Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. And let's see some photos of Margot Robbie. Yeah, here she is in the role, and looking good there. That's what, she's got her jacket on, she's got her bat, she's got like those big boots on, and yeah, sort of like got her hair in a ponytail, and there's some bangs, also has some bangs and hanging down. So yeah, so here's the figure. So yeah, I think some good aspects of it, some disappointing aspects. One thing is like the skin tone, I think, unfortunately, on her face, I think is a bit unattractive. And also, as we'll see, I think the color of her legs is also a bit unattractive. It's kind of like this, dull gray. And but the costume looks good. I like the costume. There's a lot of text on her, and I think the text looks good. And yeah, so yeah, there's the boots. But notice the legs. Yeah, like I said, the gray legs are a bit much. So yeah, more text on the back, and we'll zoom in on that later so you can see it. So yeah, I think the back of the jacket looks good, and the jacket overall looks good. Yeah, her butt's a little disappointing. We'll zoom in on that later too. But these, yeah, the boots look good. And then here's a side view. So yeah, look at the legs. Look at the color of the legs. It's sort of dull gray. I think is, I wish they'd had a better color. And look at the color of her face too. It's also kind of like a grayish, more gray than white. But then in terms of like the likeness to the actress, I think it's a pretty good likeness. I wish it was a little prettier, but overall looks good. Here the skin tone looks better because I've got it in the sunlight, so the sunlight's warming it up. But I don't like those bangs, kind of the way the bangs are hanging down on her face. So here's the here's Daddy's little monster. So yeah, so I think the t-shirt is done well. I think the jacket's done well. That gun is just sort of glued in there. It doesn't come out. And here's the hips. The belt looks good, but the hips are kind of disappointing. It's not at all like attractive. And her butt too. They put the Made in China logo on her butt. So yeah, the butt's not very sexy. The hips are not very sexy, but it is functional at least. It does, the articulation is good, as we'll see later. So let's look at also the jacket again. So the back of the jacket, yeah, property of Joker. So I think, yeah, this is this is well done. Like I think the colors on the jacket are good. The gold lettering is good. It says, yeah, established since forever. In the center it says, Puddin' Freaky style. Yeah, so yeah, nice. Yeah, again, I also think nicely done. There's also writing on her legs. So I think it's nicely done here. It says sort of like, it says Puddin', I'll wait forever, with a little P and H and a heart there. And on the other leg, it says, let me tell you a secret. I love Puddin', Harley Ann Puddin'. And it's got little diamonds on it there, diamonds and hearts. So yeah, nicely done. Again, it's like, I don't like this gray color though, on the legs. So we also have the the boots. I think the boots are nicely done. Like the way, I like the boots in the movie. I like the way the boots are done here on the figure, like these red heels. Yeah, nice style. So let's have another look at the bat. Bat says good night. The bat in the movie has a lot of little writing on it, so this doesn't have the small writing. It just says good night on it. And so yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a nice big sizable bat. It's about goes from goes up to her hips there. But it's unfortunately in her hand, it's a little loose in her hand. And even with the articulation on the figure, there's not a lot of good poses you can put it in, at least that I found. You can have her like holding it up or holding it down. You can't really rest it on her shoulder. So I was hoping that it would be a little more articulate. She does, have articulation at the wrist, so you can kind of twist it around. Okay, so what is the articulation? Yeah, the head goes all the way around. Arms go all the way around at the shoulder. And you can also put them out. They also go, like, stretch out away from the body, like that. And then also you can bend her at the elbows, and then you can also twist twist the arm all the way around at the elbow, twist around at the waist, and then yeah, lots of articulation at the legs. She can do the splits. That's impressive. And then the leg, in terms of like legs going forward and back, it goes forward nicely. It goes back some, but it doesn't. It kind of goes off to the side. Yeah, it bends at the knees nicely. No articulation around the boots. Yeah, the ankles and feet have no articulation. And then, so yeah, you can get her into a sitting position, for example. So, so yeah, pretty good. Yeah, looking good there. So let's compare her to the some other multiverse figures. There's the multiverse Wonder Woman from Batman versus Superman. So there's the 6.5 inch one on the left and the 12-inch one on the right. So they made Wonder Woman a little bigger, which is seems appropriate since Wonder Woman's an Amazon. I think the Wonder Woman is a better 12-inch figure than this Harley Quinn. I think the Harley Quinn 12-inch figure is okay, but yeah, okay. But I was hoping it'd be a little better. Again, I wish the complexion on her face was a little more attractive. So here's the box it comes in. So yeah, so I'm gonna if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. So I cover I want to try to cover a lot of the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn figures, more the female figures than the male figures. But I want to cover the Harley Quinn Suicide Squad toys. And I want to thank New England Comics for selling this to me. They had it. And and for Ted of the Boston Toy Club for telling me that they had it. So this is Heisenberg. Once again, please subscribe. This is Heisenberg, hoping you enjoy your Harley Quinn Suicide Squad action figures.